customers, you say that Facebook is becoming more overwhelming yet more effective for a business. What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, for businesses that have pages and for page admins, the tools, the changes, the innovations are constant and they can be effective. However, because they're so constant, they're just so hard to keep up with and they can be overwhelming.
The Washington Post did a survey. They said about 57% of people, or those that click online on Facebook, actually click on the ads. Seen numbers in the 40s ranges that as well. But when you're talking about 900 million users, that's still a huge population of people that are clicking on ads. How does that benefit what a company's looking to do?
Well, the way Facebook actually presents their ads, that's really the magic of it, because they're so non-intrusive, yet they're so targeted to the user that they're it's called an interruption media. The users on Facebook and just on the top right or even on their mobile stream now because of the mobile ads, something just catches their eye and then they'll click on it. That's why it can be effective.
And you spend a lot of time in your book talking about the importance of the likes on Facebook and how important it is to hit that like and then have it in the profile. For what reason?
Well, when you get someone to like your business or like your page on Facebook, what you're getting is that person's permission for you to stay in touch with them and put your content in front of them. That's why it can be so effective.
And what do you typically see? Is it mostly advertisement? Is it coupons? When you like something, whether it be a business or a service, what is someone going to see in their newsfeed?
Well, when I'm working with my clients, we want to be careful about presenting content that's fun and engaging and not overly commercial. Because if you're overly commercial with your messages and you're not fun and engaging, you're just going to turn people off. And actually, no one really knows the actual formula. But if a person stops interacting with a Facebook business page in about 3 weeks or so, those updates will stop showing in their newsfeed. So once they stop interacting with you because your stuff's boring, they're not going to see your material anyway.
So when you're advising a client about what they're putting on Facebook to send out as a business, is being creative as important as anything else with what they're looking to do?
Yeah, I mean, compelling, creative. I mean, creative is such a relative term, you know, so it's just interesting is really the key.
And then spending money advertising on Facebook. GM, one of the biggest advertisers last year, spent $10 million advertising on Facebook. They pulled out right around the IPO, but you say it's still beneficial to be spending your money on Facebook.
Yeah, I've heard that question before. If GM's pulling out, well, you know what? I think it was a PR stunt. But anyway, the reason why Facebook ads are so effective is because you can target by geography. You can target by what someone likes. Once you get that person into your likes your page, then you can actually find their friends. So you can use as social proof. What's amazing, and then you can actually use the ads to make sure that your content gets delivered to the person who likes you. I had a client recently announce a new service, but we did it in a fun way, and he had like 50-some people within just an hour or so interact and be happy about that update. Now, where else can you put a commercial message out there and have 50 people just within an hour be happy about that announcement? That's the power of it.
Let's switch it over a little bit. What sort of traps can someone find themselves walking into, especially if they're unfamiliar with advertising on Facebook?
Right. Well, one is to definitely be careful about who you get to help you if you are going to get help. But one thing you got to understand is what in marketing we call message to market match. So especially because Facebook is so powerful in giving you the profile, meaning what that person likes, their interests, their friends, where they're from, you got to be very careful to match that message to that market. That's really the key. So a lot of people fall in the trap of missing that. Another trap is they give up on ads too quickly. So they'll run a campaign for a week or so and they'll say, oh, nothing happened, and they'll give up. And ads are really a long-term play on Facebook. It takes commitment, it takes constant monitoring, but it's definitely nothing to just give up on if you don't see a result in a couple days.
And in order to get some more clarity on it, we have a picture of the book here. This is the second in your series of books. The title on this one?
This is Don't Suck at Facebook Ads. Get this book.
How to get a flood, right?
Yeah. How to get a flood of new clients. Sorry, how to get a flood. This is a long subtitle.
This one, there's more than 140 characters, so it doesn't fit on Twitter, so we'll put it out here.
And it's available on Amazon, or you can go to cyberspacetoyourplace.com/FB, and you can, once you get the book, you can register for some free webinar training as well.
Excellent, Mike. We appreciate it. Thanks so much. And we should also mention the Facebook earnings are going to be coming out today. Since the IPO, the stock price has gone down 24%, so we'll be interested to see what it comes out with at the end of the bell today. We appreciate it, Mike. Thanks so much.